What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and as always, thank you for clicking on this video. Today we're going to talk about Master, the new horror film starring Regina Hall. It's about to come out in Amazon Prime Video this Friday and also coming out in theaters. Now, right off the bat, people, this is not your average or your typical horror film. This is a horror film that wants to tie in with a lot of socialism, a lot of social issues, race issues to be more specific, and it does it in a way where at times it does seem like it's fitting. I think this movie is a very symbolic movie, and it's gonna be one of those films where everyone's gonna be entitled to their own opinion onto what they think certain situations mean. Regina Hall plays this character where she's this newly announced headmaster of a school. She's apparently the first African American master at this school. It is an all-white school. The majority of the people are white. There's only like three or four black women there, but other than that, it is just mostly white. And then we have the character of Jasmine here. She's a brand new student as well, and that's one of the things that was making it kind of complicated, a little bit difficult to really see which are the characters, which of these two characters between Regina Hall's character and the character of Jasmine, forgot the actress's name, but it was making it kind of difficult to see which one I'm liking more, which one seems more like the main character. It looks like it was being marketed as Regina Hall being the main character, the main protagonist, but I was feeling bad more towards Jasmine because she was over there getting like indirectly picked on being by all these white kids, all these white students, and she was just going through it, you know, being like one of the only two black students at this school. So it was making it kind of hard for me to like Regina Hall's character, and the fact that this movie is set in a university campus, that I appreciated the way that they make this campus feel as if something is wrong. You could tell that just something is not right at this school, and that's where I think the film had potential to be more than what it was, because you are at this perfect setting to make a horror film. You don't really see horror films being made on school campuses, so that's something that I really appreciated. If I could describe this film by mentioning another film but without spoiling, I would say that this has some elements similar to Last Night in Soho, because you have the protagonist coming to a place where a certain event happened in the past, but within those dreams, within those nightmares that Jasmine has, it's also tying in to past racial issues, and it's giving you that element of what goes on in today's world. Now, don't expect to be fully scared. If you're a horror fan, don't expect this to be like a full-out horror film with blood, with gore, with jump scares. It has a lot of suspense, but the horror is used to not just for scares, but you have to kind of in a way pay attention and see why the horror is there. It's just something they have to keep in mind for the resolution, and that's also on the downside. What it can make the film feel like it's dragging throughout the middle. In the beginning, it started off cool. The ending was all right. It wasn't a big resolution where you left off like wow, but it does feel like the time drags a bit towards the middle, and then in the ending, it's not like it's not like a reveal. It's not some sort of mystery where you're trying to put together. You know, it's something that it's not that much of it's not a big mystery to solve. It's something that's going on. It's pretty obvious what's going on at this school. It's not something that is just like she just had to discover. She had to go through all these events. That's what made it feel what made her character feel a little dumb, honestly, because it took her that long to realize where she's at, what kind of school she's going to. But I do appreciate the setting. I appreciate the issues that this movie tries to tie in, like race issues and even passing issues. Passing, I think there was a Netflix film on that as well, which, if you don't know what passing is, just pretty much how there was a time where certain African Americans were light skinned enough to pass as white folks. They try to play into that too with a certain character, but in this case is the opposite. There is also, to me, again, there's no right or wrong answer, but to me there's a certain element that I saw that it was privileged minded people. They are not up to change. They're just afraid of change. They don't want change. They want their country to remain the same. That's where a lot of race issues comes from, and that's where it plays in. This movie does play that element in, due to there's this community that lives near the campus, and they live like it's back in the day, you know, because they want to maintain that culture. So if you're not here for the horror, if you're here for more of these, how this film ties in those issues, then you're gonna love this film. If you're here just for the horror, then you're probably not like it as much, because it's not something that overthrows a film. It's not something that overstays its welcome. It does its thing. But I still will say that Master is worth having a movie night. I would just say wait for it until it comes on Prime Video. I don't think it's worth the time going to see it at movie theaters. Alright, so Master starring Regina Hall. If you've seen it or if you're gonna see it, go ahead and let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. If you like this video, go ahead and smash the like button and the subscribe button. Thank you guys so much for watching. Keep watching this channel and keep watching movies.